Welcome guys, my name is Avinash Mansukhani. I'm a body recomposition and transformation specialist and the man behind FTS Fitness. So often we find ourselves without access to a gym. This may be happening due to the current scenario of a pandemic, or maybe you're traveling and you don't have access to the gym. Of course, we then can hit those body weight exercises, but if you're used to strength training, your muscle does need that overload, right? We need to add a little more resistance to our training. So I'm going to be taking you through certain exercises we can do with just a resistance band, which is super easy to carry, and how we can hit each muscle part using that resistance band. Let's get to it. So ideally, I would recommend you to buy two resistance bands, one of a heavier resistance and one of a lighter resistance. The heavier one you can use for the bigger muscles, being leg, chest, and back, and the lighter one you can use for bicep, tricep, and shoulders. Now, of course, if you can take only one, I rather you take the lighter one and we add more reps rather than taking the heavier one and not being able to get any reps in. So let's start off with a chest exercise. Let's take the resistance band, wrap it behind around us, grab the two ends, get our arms at 45 degrees and push via our pecs, right? Let me show you this from a side angle. We're pushing from our pecs. What you can also do is do the same thing with down and perform a push-up. If you're performing this outdoor, what you can also do is take the resistance band, hook it up to some pole, grab the one end and then perform a single-handed pec press. The next thing we're going to do is bent over rows for the back. Step onto the middle of the resistance band, grab the two ends, bend forward and pull the two ends towards your chest. Get a full contraction on the back. Let me show you this from the side as well. Bend forward, pull the band towards your chest. If again you are doing this exercise outdoor, what you can do is hook up one end of resistance band to a pole and then perform a cable row or resistance band row one side at a time. Moving on to some shoulder work, I'm going to take a lighter resistance band for this. I'm going to step on it with just one foot on one end, grab the other end and perform a shoulder press, a single arm shoulder press to be more exact. Repeat this for the other side as well. If you want another variation, you can step onto the middle of the resistance band, spread your feet apart, grab both ends and perform a double-handed resistance band overhead press. Using the same light resistance band for a tricep overhead extension, grab the middle of the band with one hand and grab the end of the band with the performing hand. Bring it up next to your ear and perform a tricep overhead extension. After you do reps to failure on this, you can switch sides and do the other hand. Finally, ending the upper body work with bicep curls. Step on to one end of the band with one foot, take the other end of the band and perform bicep curls. If you want to increase the resistance, you can double up the band at one end, curl it around your palm and perform curls to increase resistance. You can then switch hands to perform it on the other hand. If you want to add another variation, you can take a heavier band, step on it in the middle, spread your legs a little side apart, hold the band with a neutral grip and perform hammer curls. Leg work is going to be a little more challenging to do with a resistance band. You're going to have to do lots and lots of reps to feel it more. In order to perform squats, step into the resistance band, spread your feet apart, get the resistance band over your neck and perform your squats. Let me show you this from the side. Get your butt back, break parallel, stand straight back up, full extension. To perform your squats, try and do as many reps as possible. Moving on to hamstring work, we're going to use the same resistance band arrangement as before. Hinge your hips backwards and then fully extend them forward, bringing your torso down as you do so. Showing you this from the front, hip hinges backwards as the torso falls down and you extend straight back. We can also perform a resisted lunge using the resistance band. Step onto it with one foot in the middle, grab the two ends and perform a lunge while pulling the band towards you. Let me show you this from the side. What we're going to do is step onto the middle, perform a lunge as you generally would and pull the band towards you. Last but not least, we can never ignore the calves. Step into the band, feet this time more towards each other than apart. Get the band over your neck as you did for squats and the hamstring deadlifts, and perform normal calf raises. What you can also do is take support of a wall next door. Showing it just from the side, get onto the balls of your feet, extend up, bring your heels all the way back down, just pushing up with your calves. Alright guys, I hope that was helpful for you. We hit chest, back, shoulder, bicep, tricep, quads, glutes, hams and calves. Each body part hit with a resistance band. I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to get in touch. See you guys.